Imagine stepping onto an island where every step could be your last. The ground beneath your feet is soft black volcanic ash that pulls you down, slows you, and traps you. There are no trees, no buildings, no safe places to hide, and somewhere beneath your feet, an enemy is waiting, watching. February 1945. This wasn't just another battle of World War II. This was the Battle of Iwo Jima, one of the most brutal battles ever fought by the United States. Iwo Jima was a small island in the Pacific, barely 8 square miles of volcanic rock, yet it was strategically priceless. For the United States, this island was a lifeline. Bombers flying toward Japan needed protection, and damaged planes needed somewhere to land. Iwo Jima could provide both, but capturing it would come at a devastating cost. Defending the island was General Tadamaki Kurabayashi, a leader who knew Japan couldn't win, but also knew he could make the enemy suffer. Instead of defending the beaches, he turned the island itself into a weapon. He built miles of underground tunnels, hidden bunkers, perfectly placed machine guns, and sniper nests buried beneath the surface. Even Mount Suribachi was filled with defenses. From above, the island looked lifeless, but underneath, it was alive and waiting. Before the invasion, American forces launched massive bombardments. Battleships fired relentlessly, and bombers rained destruction for days. The island shook under constant explosions, but underground, the Japanese forces survived, hidden and protected, waiting for the right moment. February 19, 1945, the invasion began. Around 70,000 U.S. Marines moved toward the island as landing crafts approached the shore. The tension was heavy. When the gates dropped, Marines rushed forward expecting resistance, but instead, there was silence. No gunfire, no explosions, just the sound of waves hitting the shore. For a brief moment, it felt wrong. Too quiet, too empty. Then suddenly, everything changed. Machine guns erupted, mortars rained down, and artillery struck without warning. Chaos took over instantly. Marines fell where they stood while others struggled to move through the soft sand that trapped their feet. There was no cover, no escape, and the enemy remained invisible. This battle was unlike anything they had faced before. There were no clear front lines because the enemy wasn't just ahead, they were everywhere. Underground, inside bunkers, hidden in tunnels. A position that seemed clear could suddenly come alive again. It felt like the island itself was fighting back. The Marines adapted slowly and painfully. Every bunker had to be destroyed, every tunnel sealed. Flamethrowers, grenades, and explosives became essential, but nothing worked easily because the tunnels connected everything. The fight never truly stopped. Days turned into weeks, and the cost kept rising. The island burned. Smoke filled the air, and the ground was completely scarred. Every step forward came at a price paid in blood. At the southern end stood Mount Suribachi, a key defensive position. As long as it stood, the battle remained dangerous. The Marines began their climb, moving step by step through heavy resistance, clearing bunkers along the way, pushing forward despite the danger. Finally, they reached the top, and in that moment, the American flag was raised high above the battlefield. It became a symbol of hope and progress, captured in a photograph that would become one of the most iconic images in history. But the battle wasn't over, not even close. The rest of the island still resisted. Fighting continued from tunnels, bunkers, and hidden positions. Every inch of ground had to be taken the hard way. Even in the final days, the fighting didn't stop. Japanese soldiers refused to surrender and continued to fight until the very end. When the battle finally ended, the cost was devastating. Nearly 7,000 American soldiers had lost their lives, and thousands more were wounded. On the Japanese side, over 20,000 soldiers were killed, making it one of the deadliest battles of the war. And yet, the victory mattered. Iwo Jima became a critical base where damaged bombers could land safely and fighter escorts could operate effectively, saving thousands of lives. But beyond strategy, Iwo Jima became a symbol of sacrifice, courage, and resilience. Because behind every victory, there is a cost, a human cost. The story of Iwo Jima is not just about land, It's about the people who fought there, the fear they faced, the strength they showed, and the price they paid. Because history isn't just written in victories, it's written in sacrifice, and the Battle of Iwo Jima will never be forgotten.